The RHS Chelsea Flower Show is opening its doors in 2 weeks' time after being cancelled in 2020 due to the coronavirus pandemic. And it is set to return in full splendour, as it will prominently feature one of the initiatives set to mark the Queen's 70th year on the throne. The flagship garden featured this year at the show, taking place between September 21 and 26, will showcase the Queen's Green Canopy (QGC) initiative. Launched earlier this year by the Queen and Prince Charles, this initiative invites people from across the Commonwealth to plant a tree for the Jubilee between October and March next year. The Chelsea Flower Show's flagship garden will feature green and purple woodland made up of 21 trees, including multi-stem Swedish birch, hornbeam and beech. It will also include a wildflower meadow to attract pollinators. David Dodd, the designer of the RHS Queen's Green Canopy garden, told Telegraph Gardening, "Her Majesty has planted more than 1,500 trees across the world during her reign, and the royal family strongly advocate the importance of trees as a way of helping preserve our environment. I have built many gardens at RHS Chelsea, but this is the first one I have designed, and I am so passionate about the message of the garden. I really hope it encourages everyone across the country to get involved in tree planting. Whether it be a small single tree in someone's garden, or getting involved in community projects to plant new woodlands or forests, we can all do our part in creating better habitats for wildlife and helping fight climate change." And happily, October is the perfect time to plant trees. Mr. Dodd's garden will also include a nod to regenerative agriculture, a topic which interests Prince Charles as he is expanding his nature-friendly farming scheme at Sandringham. The Queen and Prince Charles, who is the patron of the QGC initiative, officially unveiled this way to celebrate the Jubilee in May. Mother and sons were pictured together after having planted a Verdun oak on the grounds of Windsor Castle. Upon launching the initiative, Prince Charles said the action of planting a tree is a statement of hope and faith in the future. While the tree planting effort will take place mostly between next month and March, the traditional period for settling new trees, the QGC initiative will continue until the end of 2022. In the second half of 2022, the QGC will showcase ancient woodlands across the UK and identify 70 ancient trees, one for each year spent by the Queen on the throne. This tree planting initiative isn't just important to Prince Charles, who has been championing environmental causes for decades. The Queen herself has spoken about the importance of trees for the earth to thrive alongside Sir David Attenborough. Moreover, as noted by Mr. Dodd, the Queen has planted more than 1,500 while carrying out engagements during her record-breaking reign. The Chelsea Flower Show normally takes place in May and has often been attended by the Queen and other key members of the royal family. In 2019, the Sovereign visited a concept garden created by Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, which aimed to inspire children, families and communities to enjoy the great outdoors. It is not known whether the Queen will travel to England to attend this year's Chelsea Flower Show, as she normally remains at Balmoral Castle for her summer break until early October. While her attendance is in doubt, the Queen's support for this year's Chelsea Flower Show will continue to be unwavering as it has been for decades. In 2020, when the show took place online, the monarch said, As patron of the Royal Horticultural Society, I was pleased to hear that you will be providing gardening advice and virtual sessions on your website, from Monday 18th to Saturday the 23rd of May. I am sure that my grandmother, Queen Mary, who first attended the Chelsea Flower Show in 1916, would be delighted that many people today have an enthusiasm for horticulture, and that gardening remains a popular pastime in the United Kingdom. In her message, the Queen also revealed she is rather partial to the lily of the valley. Related articles: Prince Harry and Meghan now free to write the record on royal life. Princess Astrid of Belgium fractures several vertebrae. High time Prince Charles began to act like heir to the throne.